Hi everyone, I'm Tom. I'm a science teacher from Japan. I've created the digital concentration game for school. I'd like to introduce it. To explain it in detail, I created a video with Notebook LM, and to be honest, its explanation was even better than mine. If you are interested, feel free to check out my website linked in the description. Let's get started.
Hello and welcome. You know, for years, teachers have had to rely on whatever educational apps they could find. But what if they could build their own? Today, we're diving into exactly that, how teachers are becoming creators, all thanks to a pretty amazing new assistant. Okay, take a look at this. Does it look familiar? I bet it does. Most of us have played this, right? Whether you call it concentration or memory, it's a total classic. Super simple, fun, great for your brain. But what if it could be something more? What if we could turn this classic game into a seriously powerful teaching tool? We're going to see how a familiar game gets a total makeover into a custom-built learning experience. All right, so let's get real for a minute. Using the actual physical card game in a classroom, it's not a new idea. Teachers have been doing this forever. But let's be honest, the logistics can be a total nightmare. The old school analog way has some pretty big headaches. I mean, look at the difference here. The big one is just the time. The analog way means you're finding pictures, printing them out, laminating them so they don't get destroyed on day one, and then cutting out every single card. Imagine you have 10 teams in your class. That could be, 200 cards you have to make and then somehow keep track of? Now look at the digital side. You just drag some images into a folder. That's it. It's instant, it's reusable forever, and you literally can't lose a card. It's a no-brainer. So you might be thinking, well, why not just download an app from the App Store? And yeah, you could do that. But here's the catch. They're totally rigid. You're stuck with whatever content they give you, whatever rules they've set up. You can't tweak it for your specific lesson plan. And for a teacher trying to teach something specific, that's a massive roadblock. And this is where things get really exciting. This is the breakthrough. See, the biggest wall standing between a teacher and their own custom app has always been coding. But now with AI, that wall is just crumbling. All of a sudden, teachers have this incredible assistant that can do all the heavy lifting for them. But wait a second. I can hear you now. Hold on, I'm a teacher, not a programmer. How in the world am I supposed to build a game that connects all my students' devices together, right? AI solves all the difficult parts. Just let that sink in. That one idea completely reframes everything. AI isn't some new complex thing you have to spend months learning. Nope, it's your partner. It's the one who deals with all the code so you can focus on what you do best, the teaching, the ideas, the vision. So the whole way of working gets flipped on its head. Your job as the teacher is to be the creative director. You just have the idea. You say, hey, I want to make a matching game about historical figures for my class. You tell that to the AI. The AI then just writes all the code for you, and boom, you've got your very own app ready to go for your students. Now, one of the really clever things about this approach is that it runs on the school's private network, the intranet. And that's a huge deal. Why? First, it's a safe, secure bubble for your students. No distractions from the wider internet. But even cooler is the collaboration it opens up. You can have students competing in teams, or even have entire classes competing against each other, all in real time. How cool is that? And once you have that aha moment that you can actually create your own tools, everything changes. The sky is the limit. Suddenly, you're not stuck with what's available in the App Store. The only thing holding you back is your own creativity and what you need to teach your kids. You know, the first version of this game was super simple. Just match two pictures that are exactly the same. But then other teachers started chiming in with ideas, and it evolved into something way, way more powerful. They realized, why stop at matching identical pictures? Why not match ideas? And this is where it gets brilliant. You can make this work for literally any subject. For a language class, you could match a picture of a morning glory to its name in Japanese. For math, you match the problem 1 + 2 to the number 3. You could match a historical event to the year it happened, a science term to its definition. The list just goes on and on. So when you put all this together, you start to see a glimpse of the future. What we're really talking about here is a massive shift in how we think about teachers and technology. And this hits on a huge debate in schools today, right? We're always told that phones and tablets are just distractions. But maybe we're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe the problem isn't the device. It's the lack of truly great stuff on the device. So the answer isn't to take the tech away. The answer is to empower the real experts, the teachers, to fill those screens with amazing content designed specifically for their students. Even in the digital age, the act of creating things yourself will never disappear. It's so true. It connects the super advanced AI tech back to something really fundamental and human. That amazing feeling you get from making something with your own two hands, or in this case, your own mind, that act of creating is powerful.
It's about a whole new way of thinking, where the people who know students best, their teachers, are the ones with the power to build the perfect tools for them. So it really just leaves us with one final and I think pretty exciting question to think about. If you had this AI assistant ready to build anything you could dream up, what would you create? Thanks for watching.